What's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new to my space. I'm so excited you're here. My name is rubiskilton, and if you don't know me, hello. I'm excited to get to know you. But basically, what we do on this channel is talk all things that seem exciting to me. So it could be about manifestation, it could be about my health journey, it could be about ghost stories, because we like that and we practice medium sometimes. I don't know if that's what you would call it, but we into the spiritual world. We will talk vacations and trips, and it's just a channel that will hold anything that's exciting to me and hopefully exciting to you as well, and hopefully you learn a few things along the way that I'm either learning or that I've gone through in my life as someone with physical difference that's just enjoying life and running companies from her house. But today we're going to talk about books that changed my life when I first, well, not when I first started my healing journey, but have supported me in my healing journey. There's some books that I have physically, some books that I've listened to, and some books that I just cannot find for the love of me. They're somewhere in this house. I don't know where exactly. So yeah, we're just gonna vibe. If you've read any of these books, please let me know what you thought of them. And if you have not, stay till the end because I have a little surprise for you guys. Really quick before we dive into all the excitement of the books. Another thing that really has supported me on my journey and just overall like my health vibes is CBD gummies and CBD oil. And the company that I've used and love and will forever adore is my Soul CBD or Soul CBD. And they have super high quality CBD oils, gummies, capsules, all the stuff. They have a pet line. Their flavors are delicious. I've tried other CBD gummies that taste like they actually taste like the plant and it's not as tasty. But my soul has a very like neutral flavor when it comes to the actual CBD, and the taste of them is actually so delicious. I personally love the strawberry one, which is one of their OG flavors. And yeah, if you want to try them out, you can hit the link that's in the description box. Use the code RUBY for 15% off. They're amazing. I love them. The founders are incredible. And yeah, so if you want to try CBD gummies, or if you've tried them before and want to try a new brand or have never tried them, go check them out. I personally adore the gummies. I've used their oils, really good too. But my puppy has a tendency of finding them and biting the like, beaker from the top. So we just do gummies from now on. So if you want to check them out, go over to mysoulcbd.com and then use code RUBY at checkout for 15% off. Anyways, let's get into the video. So I think the way we're going to start is I will start with the newest one I've read and we'll kind of work our way back. And ignore my nails. I have not gone to my nail lady, which, Jasmine, if you're watching this, I love you. I'll be back soon. The last book I've read that I just finished reading and I was like, oh my god, like this is an incredible book. I told myself I was gonna read one chapter a day and I ended up like struggling to put this book down after a chapter. It's Going Wilde by Jessica Wilde. This book, you guys, like it's so interesting and it's so juicy and it's like exciting. It makes you want to keep reading it. But the reason that I made this list is because it shows that really no matter what your life looks like, no matter the cards that you were dealt, regardless of the situation you grew up in, you get to dictate your future and you get to change your future. You get to make a name for yourself. And so this book really highlights this. I've been following Jessica for a while now on like social media and stuff, and I really didn't know her story. I actually bought this book back in January and finally got to reading it last month, which was July. And honestly, highly recommend it. I'm like obsessed with this. So go check it out. I'll list all the books down below. The second one, I don't have it with me. It's the one that I cannot find at all. Even though I know I have it, I've read it multiple times. I just don't know where the book ended up. But I'll put a picture of it right here. Well, not me, my boyfriend that's editing will put a picture of it right here. But the book is called The Power of Now. With that book in particular, it really, for me at least, it helped me get back into my body and realize as humans we're constantly go, go, go and thinking that it's hard for us to shut our brain off in a very conscious way. Not in a like, I'm just gonna sit here, think nothing, do nothing, and just like shut down, but in a way where it's like I'm consciously choosing to allow space. And if you know anything about like the loss of the universe or manifestation or any of that spiritual work, and I put that in quotes because it all comes down to science, in order for the new stuff to come in, better opportunities to come in, new relationships to come in, you have to make space for them. Like, there is never empty space in your life. You always have something coming in or coming out. So if you notice, I don't know, if like you stop being friends with someone for whatever reason, something's always going to replace it. And it's up to us for in those in-between times to heal so we don't keep repeating patterns. And I think The Power of Now, the book, really highlights that importance of just like being still and coming back to our body, coming back to our brain. And like that book in particular, it has a lot of pauses and it like asks you questions, gives you time to like pause and internalize and like really practice it. So I love that book. Highly recommended. The third one is called The Alter Ego Effect. Oh my goodness. I've read that book. Well, I've listened to that book probably about 5 times by now. And it is so life-changing. That has to be one of the most like actually life-changing books that I've ever read because I use that method every day of my life, especially now as I'm stepping into like a healthier lifestyle and carrying different projects, we'll call them. We'll talk about them later. But the alter ego effect is basically when you take on traits of another version of you or another person or an animal or an object, maybe. I don't know if an object would work. I've never done it. But you basically take on the characteristics of that person, that human, that character that you made up, and you show up as them to complete certain tasks in order to become a better version of you. So for example, with my fitness journey, if I am so tired and I am so exhausted in the morning, I just used this the other day. I had a 6 a.m. boxing class and I did not go to bed till like 1 or 2. And I was so tired. As Ruby, as myself, I would have not shown up. I would have hit the snooze button, not shown up, because I truly didn't want to. I like the gym, I enjoy it, but I'm not like, oh my god, it's like a non-negotiable. I'm not there yet. However, the alter ego I created for the gym loves the gym. She shows up, she makes it a non-negotiable. She moves her body, she eats healthy, all these things. So when it came to me waking up for that 6 a.m. boxing class that I did not want to, I had to really tap into her energy and become her in order for me to get up, show up, give it my all. And so that book, The Alter Ego Effect, really takes you step by step in how to create your alter ego, what it means to have an alter ego. And, you know, we all do it. A great example of it is Beyonce and Sasha Fierce. That's her alter ego. Miley Stewart and Hannah Montana. that's an alter ego. Superman and Clark Kent. All these are kind of little hints as to how they do it. Or I know Superman's a fictional character, but like it's proof that you step into this persona. In fact, Jessica in the book that we first talked about, like she does that too. When she was in photo shoots and stuff, she became Jessica Wilde. So you don't have to go to the extreme where you become known as that person, but just internally for you. So the Alter Ego Effect book is a game changer. Like I said, I use it on the daily. And I know some of my very, very successful friends use this method in their everyday life, whether it's showing up as Ruby the podcaster or Ruby the YouTuber or whatever, and you see that shift in them from their normal everyday life to being the person in front of the TV, or not in front of the TV, in front of the camera, in front of the mic. There's people that do it with their families. So being like the good husband versus being the person that goes to work, there's little things. And like I said, the Alter Ego Effect book, life-changing, highly recommend. The next book I'm going to talk about, I think we've talked about 3 books, and I want to talk about 5 books. The next book that was a life game changer when I first started my journey, I read this one probably 4 years ago, and I still refer back to it. I probably read it once every year-ish, is Oh Shift by Nicole Sylvester. Nicole's actually one of my mentors, and like I met my best friend through her. Oh Shift is a memoir for her life and like for herself, and kind of like Jessica's, it takes you through this journey of, regardless of your beginnings, regardless of your roots, regardless of where you came from, the choices you've made, you get to change your life at any point. So with Nicole, she would smuggle cocaine and like stuff in the airport. She was in very abusive relationships. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but basically really, really abusive relationships, really awful life situations that anyone would have given up. And in this book, Nicole shares how she did not give up. She kept going. She not only kept going, but ended up tapping into her spirituality and really changed her life for her and her daughter. And this book is just a great way to remind you that you're the creator of your life. So these are the books that really have impacted my life. The last one I'm going to share, I'm a little bit biased, I'm going to say this, and it's in Spanish, but I have to share it. I'm sorry if you hear my puppy, but I have to share it even though it's in Spanish, and I'm a little biased, but it's such a good book, honestly, and I'm not just saying that because whatever, but it's called Hablemos del Amor Propio, and this book was actually, the author's name's Juani Vega, and it's my mom, but this book is such a game changer, especially if you read Spanish or are wanting to learn Spanish, whatever. This is a really good book all about self-love, and she gives you 8 steps on how to, like, not 8 steps, but 8 exercises that will help you go deeper and really, like, unlock that self-love you have for yourself. And I love my mom, obviously, and this book is incredible. Again, not just because she's my mom, but as someone that is and will forever be going through a self-love journey, a self-love practice. Not only because I was born with a physical difference, but everyone needs to go through a self-love practice, and this book really highlights the importance of it. It gives you, like I said, 8 exercises that really helps you go deeper in within yourself and all that good stuff. So it's such a great, incredible book. I've probably done the practices for these about 3 times, and it literally just came out a year ago. But they're so good. Like, all these books that I talked about today are so, so incredible and have majorly impacted me on my growth, on my self-love journey, on my healing journey, on all the things that have led me to where I am today, that have helped me in the building of my companies, whether it was my podcast management production company or with the company I co-founded with my girl called Girls Net Worth, or whether it was the creation of Vibes by Skilton, which is my apparel line. Like, all these books have supported me in a journey, and as I uncover more of like the different archetypes within me, which we could do a whole video on archetypes because that kind of heavily influences one of my new projects. But these books have been so life changing, and if you've stayed till the end, I'm so excited because the surprise is that these books have impacted my life so much. And I know I keep saying that, but I just want to really emphasize that. That was very aggressive, but they've impacted my life so much, and I want to impact one of you guys watching this. So what I've decided to do is to do a giveaway, and I'm not sure when or how I'm going to split it up, but I'm going to be giving away one of each book. So all the details are going to be in my Instagram. I'll have a post, I'll pin it so you guys can check it out. But yeah, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Go find me on Instagram at rubiskilton, rubiskilton. Everything is linked in the description down there. And yeah, I mean, these books have been life-changing. Let me know if you've read any of them or if you want to read any of them. Go enter the giveaway. Like I said, they've changed my life, and I hope they change your life. But yeah, that's all I have for you this week. So I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.